So Amanda Kaufman, also my mom, asks a lot of people, myself included, don't really know what we want out of life. Like we know what we don't want and we kind of know some stuff that we like. So where would you start on the process of figuring out what you actually want?
Hmm. Figuring out what you actually want. All right. So Amanda doesn't know exactly what she wants. She knows some things she likes and she knows some things that she doesn't like. So actually, first and foremost, I would say that this is probably one of the most common questions that I've gotten, as well as the most common like comments, concerns. Like, I know what I like, I know what I don't like, but I don't know what I want. And I think the first thing that I would do is kind of start looking at breaking out like, okay, so do I want to be doing the things that I like more frequently? Yes. The answer for everybody is yes. I want to do the things that I like more often than the things that I don't like. The first thing is get a piece of paper and a pen and write down the things that I like doing. So if I were to audit my time, right? So if I'm looking at my calendar, I'm looking at my work schedule, I'm looking at my family schedule, I'm looking at my life schedule, my workout schedule, all these things, I start listing my my events, my tasks, start auditing my time. And I would start with removing as many of the things that don't serve me as possible and trying to replace that time spent with things that do serve me. The thing I'm going to say that nobody's probably going to enjoy hearing, other than people who have gone through this, is the reality that in order to figure out what you want, you actually have to go experience more stuff that you don't want. And so a lot of us get to a point in adulthood where, or not even just adulthood, but a lot of us get to a point where we're just used to life as it is. And so we're used to the things that we like, we're used to the things that we don't like, and we become comfortable. I'm comfortable with the things that I don't like. I've learned to tolerate the stuff that I don't like. I've learned to just deal with the things that I don't like. And the things that I do like, I've lost gratitude for. I don't feel as excited about the things that really do serve me. And so we get complacent and we get comfortable. And that's sort of where we end up stuck with, like, I don't know what I want for myself. Oftentimes when people ask this, I think it's rooted in more of like a career question. What do I want to do with my life? And I think that the career aspect of it is way less important than honing in on, like, who do I want to be in my life? That is such a more important question, because what I do, as in what job I have, what people I spend my time with, where I put my energy, that's going to be determined after I decide who I want to be. What kind of man do I want to be? In this case, what kind of woman does she want to be? That is going to be the most important question to answer, is who do I want to be? Do I want to be an honest person? Do I want to be a happy person? Do I want to be a fun person? Do I want to be a funny person? Do I want to be a person that goes to lots of social events? Do I want to be a person that recharges at home frequently? Do I want to be a person that travels frequently? Do I want to be a person that homeschools their kids or spends more time with their family? Do I want to be a pet owner? Who do I want to be? And once we start making the really, really hard decisions with who we want to be, what we do becomes way clearer, like way clearer. And the reason that this is the way to do this is because who I want to be is a lot harder than what I do. Most people, anybody listening to this, most people, period, can just go do anything. You could go get a degree in anything. You could go get a job doing anything. You could go date people. Like, the to-do items are the easy part. Who do I want to be as a human being is the hard part. And not generally because we don't know, but because we don't believe that we deserve having that kind of life. We don't believe we deserve that level of happiness. We don't believe we deserve that level of rest. We don't believe we deserve that level of joy. We don't believe we deserve that level of fun or laughter or love in our life. And so we just sort of decide that this comfortable, complacent space, and I find this harder for people who have experienced mild success. People who have experienced mild success tend to have a harder time with this question. And I think often because they don't believe that they can get more than what they have right now. They don't understand how they could be better than they are right now or achieve more than they have up to this point, or they're afraid of losing what they have gotten up to this point. So it's just easier to just stay where I am. stay where I am. And we want to make a decision to do something, but the doing has to come after the who am I? So to answer the question, to sum all that up, to answer the question, the first step would be, who do you want to be and what do you want to be known for? What woman do you want to be? What do you want people to say about you when you're not around? Amanda is blank. Amanda is fun. Amanda is happy. Amanda is determined. Amanda is consistent. Amanda asked the question, so I'm using her name. Amanda is this, and this. And the I am will inevitably result in what I am doing. Because eventually, in order to live in integrity with myself, I'm going to have to line up what I'm doing with who I've decided to be, or I'm never going to feel good. But the what I'm doing part, that's confusing. Who I want to be, you already know. All of you listening right now already know who you want to be, what kind of person you want to be remembered for, what kind of impact you want to leave on your loved ones, what you want to do with the people around you. Write that down and start reading that every day. Start praying over that. Start meditating on that. Start making one decision every day to get this much, which I'm showing you can't, if you can't see this on video, this much is 1%. Get 1% closer to that person that you want to be, and you'll figure out what you want to do with your life. I would say with relative ease.